Hello everybody and welcome back again to Nodcry. We are once more working on making our way up here to our Archon quest. We're trying to get these 3 teleporters today and sort of investigate what we find along the way. I don't know exactly how many world quests lie in wait for us, but I suspect that they do indeed lie waiting. So let's get over there and see what we find. Already I see something interesting over there, but I think it's just a lockaberry plant maybe? Oh, wow! The honey brewed for the few turned into bitter wine, yet it could not extinguish the flames of self-reproach in his heart. Well, I think we found a world quest. Now everything is but a fantasy, and the silver branches return to the ocean with the ebbing tide. Fascinating. Trees! Trees detected! Nice. One thing I'm realizing about, I almost said Natlan, about Nodcry is that the regions for the music... Oh. Oh, interesting. Feel very specific. Because last time and this time, I'm noticing that the music that comes into play fades out rather quickly. Hello. Alright, that's not the answer there. Interesting. I'll come back later. But, on the other hand, I suppose that means that there's a lot of music for this area, you know? Which is always nice. What are you? Ooh! Oh, it's like a, an instance of Tuvaki energy? Nope, I have no idea what that is. Okay, let's get the teleporter. Oh god, who? Huh? Underground? Well, let's move just in case they can attack us through the floor, as enemies sometimes have done. Oh my god, what an epic song! Whoa. Ooh, this is the stuff that was trapped inside that rock. Stella fruit, and it's a tutorial thing. A strange star-shaped fruit that can often be found among the ripple weeds beside Blue Amber Lake. That's where we are. It seems to contain mysterious power. When needed, you can burst plump stella fruit to gain their power. Huh. Looks like you could take down surveillance drones with these. Spin crystal, nice. Speaking of there being a lot of music in this area, look at this! It's a little octopus! Oh my god, so many oculi. What the heck? People over there. We are being attacked, theoretically. Aha! That's what I was looking for. Hello, little slime! There's one of our oculi, and there's more slimes! Wow! The biodiversity, we love to see it. Excuse me, thank you. I'll just let you set yourself on fire, don't mind me. And you're done? Okay, we'll come back. There you go. Oh, wow, the little guys! It's cool to see them grow like that. I just really don't want to be burnt. After last time... Hello? Hello? Ah! After last time with that enemy, the Radiant Moonfly, I'm a little done with being set on fire for the week, thank you.
On the road.
Ooh, speaking of the Radiant Moonfly, I did indeed go back and try out some different teams. I started with my Pseudo Skirk team, my Chess Boss team. That's all Hydro and Cryo. And sure enough, it chewed through that thing. Easy as pie. Then I tried Hyper Bloom, and Hyper Bloom was faster, but much more dangerous, because I don't have any Hydro or Dendro Shielders. Where am I going with you? Ooh. And then I tried with Lunar Hyper Bloom. I put in Columbina instead of Farina, which was even faster, but even more dangerous. And then I tried my Rocks Fall, Everyone Dies Lunar Geo team. And that one was the most fun by far. But also, I was never able to get over the healing requirement. So, it was not active to its maximum power. There we go. Oh, I probably just lost my cubes, didn't I? Wow. So definitely the Geo team could use some work. Because the healing in that... Oh, there's the other Oculus. The healing in that team only comes from Columbina's ultimate, because she's on Prototype Rancor. And with her being low level as it is, it was not enough healing to get through to maximum for anyone. So it's a tragedy, isn't it? He gave up the reward, and when he returned home, nothing was the same. Why tell the story of a fool like him? If it were me, I'd have stayed on that island. Apples aren't my favorite, but that'd hardly be an issue. Looks like we have new friends joining us. Are you a bard? You have the same merchant outfits, or a similar one at least, to the other guy we met last time.
This is a nice place to rest.
Are you all telling stories? More people. Sure, it could be nice. Sorry, he's probably feeling unwell. Been like this ever since we left... No, wait. Novokitezgrad? Novokitezgrad. Novokitezgrad? Maybe? Oh my gosh, my boxes actually did come with me! Yay! Let us introduce ourselves first. I'm Tolfin. As you can see, I deal in little odds and ends and tell a few stories. These two are Mrs. and Mrs. Shesternan, who are on their way back to I just read this. Novokitezgrad from Nashatown, I believe. Novokitezgrad. Perhaps? Novokitezgrad. That one feels right, maybe? This trail is a tough one. Brave of you two to make the attempt. Ah, we have our own reasons for coming here. But that's a personal and a long story, so let's leave it at that. It's our turn now, right? Paimon's Paimon, and she is Vega. We're adventurers just passing by. Oh? Then you must have heard of Reed Miller's great treasure! Tell me more. They say that the key to unlocking its secret lies within the 5 proofs of the cognoscenti. Treasure hunting is in the blood of an adventurer. For Paimon's sake, I must obtain the great treasure. Yeah, you're doing this for Paimon? Paimon's touched. When we get the great treasure, she'll share half of it with you for sure, Vega. Speaking of that, I've told many stories about Reed Miller, and I was fortunate enough to lay my eyes on a proof of the cognoscenti. One of them was even found by my friend. Coincidentally, this very spot we're resting at was built by that friend of mine. Knowing him, the proof of the cognoscenti might very well be here. Are you talking about Papa Wrench? Oh, it appears that my friend is quite famous. Back then, he was traveling between the islands with a caravan, and as it happened, I would have some dealings with them. Come to think of it, his story is quite extraordinary. Although he lost his memory due to an accident, his skill in crafting and maintaining machinery is as remarkable as ever. And the very accident that caused his memory loss, that shipwreck from many years ago, I'm sure you've heard of it too, Mr. and Mrs. Shesternan. I believe him to be a survivor of that incident. Now, I just realized these guys have last names. That's so rare in this game. Wow. Could there be such a coincidence? Zhorek survived that incident too, but my father wasn't as lucky. Danyusha, didn't we agree to leave that all behind? Yes, I know. But lately I've been thinking. Father loved me, loved us, so much. Were he still alive, he wouldn't sit and let this happen. Are you two in trouble? Perhaps we could help. You? Right, you're adventurers. Then, could you find the great treasure for us? Piece of cake. Sure, with fair compensation. Wow. Sure, with fair compensation for... Compensation? Compensation? Sure, with fair compensation for honest work. Money, money, money. It all comes down to money in the end. Nothing's negotiable without Mora, is that it? Why are you suddenly so agitated? You're the one commissioning us to find something for you, so of course you need to compensate us. We enjoy helping others, sure, but it's not right to expect us to work for free. Working for free? The Papa Wrench I knew was exactly that sort of person. Eh? But how would he make a living like that? He was lucky that the caravan leader looked after him. If it weren't for that, I don't think he would have lasted so long. He only charged nominal fees for making and repairing machinery. Sometimes he even did it for free. He did the same when it came to teaching others about machines, sharing his knowledge without reserve. The children in the caravan loved him too, because he had endless stories to tell. Though I should clarify, I could go toe-to-toe with him on that. Too bad I didn't prepare candies for my audience like he did, though. His little listeners were, without exception, all captivated by the sweet candies and fantastical stories. One sec. This, I feel like, is turning into a world quest that's less about a puzzle and more about something important we need to learn. So, the great treasure, proofs of the cognoscenti, there's 5. And cognoscenti, that's something... Oh, I should be able to understand what that means. Scanti, like scientia? What is that? Is that wisdom? I think so. Cognos reminds me of, something. Okay, I need to look that up. So, what I was looking for was something about what was the accident? The ship sank? He lost his memory due to an accident. The very accident that caused his memory loss, that shipwreck from many years ago. Aha, he was survived. And Jorik was also there, but her father wasn't so lucky. Is it... I almost suspect that he might have had an incident, or he might have been involved with the incident. Didn't we agree to leave that all behind? Feels like something who accidentally or deliberately sabotaged the ship would say. Okay, we'll see.
Now you've gotten Paimon all curious about meeting him. It must have been fun listening to his stories. Oh, Paimon wants to hear about how he found the proof of the cognoscenti.
Unfortunately, he's no longer with us.
Huh? But you were saying...
He built all the mechanical devices here for a child called Tinette. She was rendered eccentric and had hard to get along with by an illness that tormented her. It took Papa Wrench quite some time to get close to her, too. These devices were originally made to make her happy and fulfill a small wish of hers. That poor child didn't make it. After that, Papa Wrench also passed away from his chronic illness and overwhelming grief. How do you have so many sad stories to tell? Here I was about to say, why were all the world quests in this game so sad? Madam, you're mistaken. Other than tragedies, I also have plenty of stories about righteous bandits robbing the rich to help the poor, and tales of underdogs getting their revenge to share. But for now, perhaps the two of you could provide some story material. How about a family-friendly treasure hunting tale? The treasure in which this case would, of course, be the proof of the cognoscenti that Papa Wrench left behind. He once said that, should he pass, all his belongings would be mine to handle as I see fit. I'm sure he wouldn't mind a couple of adventurers taking it in exchange for a story. After a thrilling adventure by the mirror-sheened blue amber lake, the two adventurers find the treasure at last. Cliché, perhaps, but a captivating evergreen tale nonetheless. What do you think?
In that case, we'd be happy to. But, rather than our story, could you tell us more about Papa Wrench later?
No problem. Like I said, all the mechanical devices were built to make Tinette happy. According to Papa Wrench's vision, Tinette would need to go on a quest like a true adventurer. She'd have to collect lots of Stella fruit, deliver them to Sergeant Octopus, and pass the trial to awaken Colonel Iron Whale. Then, the proof of the cognoscenti would be her reward. That's all the hints I can give for now. If you two run into any difficulty, just think of this as extra spice in our story.
It's alright. Papa Wrench wouldn't make anything too tough on purpose, right? This should be way easier than those mechanisms in the ruins.
Alright then. Show me what you're capable of. Sergeant Octopus has command over 2 areas, and you can start the challenge from either one. As for you, Mr. and Mrs. Chesterton, since you're just passing through and don't intend to be held up by the treasure hunt, please excuse me if I accompany you no further. Of course, but we'll stay here for a little while longer. Are they interested in the treasure? Something feels suspicious here. Oh, I can talk to them. Notes. Oh, ooh. Okay, we will read those. But first, kind of want to see where these little guys go. Ooh, opportunity, you say? Wait, darn, I missed something. But he said, opportunity, you say. There is an opportunity here, isn't there? I don't trust these two. Yes, since the proof of the cognoscenti is well within reach, we might have a chance at getting it too. It may not be as valuable as the great treasure, but it's an essential key for those who covet said treasure. Yeah, they're totally after it. I think we could... Yeah, they want to sell it off. I think we could perhaps use it to buy ourselves some time to turn things around. Jorik, are you listening? I'm listening. You're right. You're right. However, he's hiding something from you. Where do you want to go, little ones? Over here? Oh, absolutely. Perfect. Here you go. Yay! Oh! 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 Goodbye. They were taking me with them for a second there. Ooh. Interesting. I think they reassembled into a couple other puzzles. Well, I'm glad we did that one first then. Those jumping platforms will be very helpful for getting around this place, I bet. And good that we unlocked this... Ooh, salt. This quest too. Because it seems like it unlocked the puzzles in this area. Alright, so she wants the thingy so they can sell it. He's hiding something. The bard, I trust with my life. Mesley scribbled notes 4. This is all meant to fulfill Tanette's wish. I do not wish to say that this is her final wish, for I hope it is not so. I have told her every story I know, and even some I do not, but invented to comfort her. Tolfin often comes to see us, and though he is a little good at it, he does his best to tell her stories that he can barely get through telling. Such as, it is a sight more marvelous than even a rainbow, the aurora that hangs in the night sky, though you can only catch sight of it very rarely, even in the northernmost reaches of the northernmost of nations. They say, you know, that you will find treasure at the end of a rainbow. What great prize, then, awaits those who can climb the vivid satins that come rolling down from the very heavens? I remember that, as Tinette heard this tale, the candlelight flickered, as if a gentle breeze was blowing through. She said, her voice like a sigh, that if only she had heard of this story earlier, she might still have the strength to go to that northernmost of nations in the story, to see those dreamlike satins in the sky with her own eyes. It's all right, child, it's all right. I will bring you those satins, such that you can see them. Ooh. I wonder if, once we clear this puzzle, if there will be, like, an artificial aurora in the sky, something that he made using technology. On the other hand, the wind blowing through at that very moment feels like fate was calling or something. Additionally, hello. I don't need to light them on fire to get the other ones out, do I? The aurora. I bet there's going to be an aurora in Shaznia. Hey? Oh, this is from that thing? I see. Stella fruit. Huh. Oh my god, it would be so cool if there was a place where we could see the aurora. Oh, I so hope so. I wonder, if I grab this, can I then throw it there? Oh, I sure can. I sure can. Hooray. Nice. Okay, so there's that one. Then I see another orb that way. And this one did not regenerate. Okay. Conservation of energy it is. No more of these over there, so I'm guessing you're for this one. Darn it. The throw symbol isn't popping up over here. I'm too far away. Oh no! I need those. Artifacts. Very precious. Okay. So we picked that up. Should I launch? Aha! There we go. That worked out. Okay, so we've got Stella Fruit. I think that's this area clear. Let's go back on the other side. Whee! Where... So I dropped them off with you, right? Or I dropped them off somewhere. Oh, hey! It'll probably give me directions, right? Yeah, before Sergeant Octopus. Okay. Doesn't count as bribery, he says. What a fun guy. I'm glad that he was mentioned in those notes that we read too, because that makes me trust him more. Hey, little ones. What's she doing over here? That way? Okay. So there's this. But I need one of those, basically. Aha! There we go. There we go. We can reach. And then... I hope I didn't scare the flies. Oh, they're fine. Whee! Stella fruit. What do you think these are? I wonder if they're going into my bag. Where are they going? Here they are. 13 I have. A strange star-shaped fruit that can be found among the rippleweeds beside Blue Amber Lake. It seems to contain a mysterious power. Ooh, that was cool. Down it wants me to go. Okay. Ah, there it is. My angle bad? Why is it not popping up? First of all, I'm distracted by trees. Let's get the trees. And then... I'll try to use you somehow. Hi, little one. Not really? Okay. Grab it. Should I try this? Ooh, ooh, that was interesting. What was that? I don't know what help that will be to me. Unless I can go... Eh? What's that for? Is that for launching at an enemy at some point? Okay, well, let's try this from the other direction, because I'm seeing that there's another setup over here. Ooh, an enemy! Oh, but there's another plant. Okay. So let's clear these guys out so they don't interrupt us whilst we are doing this puzzle. Try to keep this guy as frozen as possible, because otherwise you are going to poison us, essentially. I don't know what you would call that effect. The one that takes away your HP even if you have a shield up. It's not exactly the poison like the Rift Wolves do, but
Keep this close.
it goes through shields like the Rift Wolves do, you know? Okay, so here's a Kuvaki. There's our bubble. Bubble goes there. Oh, that's another Oculus. Oh my god, okay. Let's grab that. Ooh. Can you run along this? Not really. Oh my god, there's so many. Wow. Hello, little bird. One on either side, essentially. Oh, and there's a lot more plants over here, too. Alright, we'll need to remember that we missed one on, like, the right side of the whale. Where's... Let's do this. When in doubt, follow a path, right? So... Can I carry this super far by hopping between these? I feel like maybe I could. Nice. Okay, cool. We got these. And now we can use this, I think, to get on top of the whale, which is where our other Oculus is. Let's do that first. That way. That way, and it's restoring our charge, too. Very cool. And going fast like that uses our charge. Very cool. Oh, what peaceful music this is. Yoink. Okay. So we've gotten this. This one is my one remaining conundrum. The tunnel we were in earlier. Is that a chest? No, that's a rock. So, here's this. Where even is the orb right now? Oh, it's down there. Okay. Orb. And then I hop over into this one. Drop that off over there, maybe. And let's see. This is a launching plant. So let's see if we launch. Does that do us good? I think it does. Oh, because we become a little Kuvaki. And then we can travel. That's how it helps us. Gotcha. Alrighty, great. I think that's the last one. I don't have any more little blue triangles popping up or whatever they are. Blue squares? Blue squares. Hello. Submit Stellar Fruit! I only needed 12. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Start challenge. Good morning. Oh. Ooh, that's new. Okay. Destroy them. Fun, fun. Ah. Lucky you don't really need to attack them while you're up there. Oops. You just need to fly through them. Otherwise, I would be deploying our dear Citalalis. This doesn't launch me, does it? Are you gonna swap colors? Not really, no. Oh god. Oh, whoa. Well, let's go over that then. Aha, you did swap! I knew you would. I don't know how well I'm doing on this round. I feel like I'm taking a long time. Hey, there's some on the ground here. That's nice. Take those while we're at it. Oh, I did not have enough height, do I? Ah! Sorry, Vega. Oh, there's two of them now. Whee! Alright, alright. A large number of stellar fruits are about to appear. Let's regain our stamina. Nice. Nice. Very pleased about that. Ooh, wow, look at that guy. Definitely want to get that guy if we can. So. Ooh, we're not gonna get all of them. Oh my god, whoa, we did! Haha! Nice. Dodge that. Restore to the middle so that I can get that tall one, hopefully. Ooh, I did not deploy the wing glider fast enough. Wow, everything disappeared. Ah, it's a star. Wow, that's so pretty. That was really cool. I liked how that last one was very 3D. The octopus is revealing his power. Ooh. And he's charging something up. I'm really looking forward to I'm hoping there'll be a Northern Lights projector or something, you know? That would be so cute. But I'm not looking forward to the couple trying to steal it or something.
I'll keep this close.
Oh, this song. This is gorgeous. So, let me guess, can I do it again? Because he said 2 challenges, right? And I only took half my star for it. Or should I go up there? Yeah, let's try going up there, see what happens. Pardon me. Oh, nice. Hey, buddy. It must be here. What are you doing here? Not much, I just wanted to watch your treasure hunt from the place with the best view. Suspicious. Huh. Just over there, I think that's the one from last time, funny. Nothing popped up, and no new dialogue. Can't interact with the octopus again. Hey. Do I have any starfruit left? I should. I have 10 now. Do I need 12? I need to get 2 more? Or I wonder if maybe this is there's a cooldown. Hello, anything to add? Will I make it in time? Are you leaving? Oh, yes, I left something important in Nasha Town, so I should go back. Sure. Alright, well, since nothing popped up, let's just really quick take a look at the quest. This is in Krumkake. Anything super close by? Krumkake? Oh, it is called Krumkake. Okay, cool. I was like, that's not the craft shop's name. It actually is. Amazing. These all feel very important. I wonder if I should do this before the Archon quest. I really just want to keep going with the Archon quest, though. Okay. Nothing new popped up, right? I actually didn't check, like, near the top. It doesn't look like it. So I guess we'll leave this for now and come back later. Maybe we'll give it a day, see if the octopus wants to challenge us again once more. After 24 hours. The fastest way just across this lake. There's these little paths. We're going for that other teleporter. And we're back on track to get teleported. Oh god! Oh no! Oh! Focused. Very focused. Oh, thank god. Yes, teleporters, and then we'll start heading back towards the Archon quest. Unless there's another world quest. Ooh, treasure hoarders. Don't mind if I do. Oh, so nostalgic. It's been so long since I've heard that taunt. Bye. Bye. Wasn't done what? Wasn't done fighting? Wasn't done trying your best? Ooh, a letter.
A reward on the road.
Indeed it is. I wouldn't forget you when there's money to be made. The intel's solid, but we might have competition. It's at Blue Amber Lake. I'll scout ahead, but you bring backup. I'm in dire straits right now, so I might not be able to give you your usual cut. But I swear I'll pay you back double when things get better. This was sent to them by the dad, wasn't it? I'm in dire straits right now. Not the dad, but the husband, I guess. I bet he sent them that letter. I'm on the opposite side of where I meant to be. That's really funny. Okay, at this point, we're teleporting. I meant to go this way. Whoops. Well, at least I got confirmation that my suspicions are not, in fact, unfounded this time. Hooray! I'm very pleased. It'd be cool if it was a plot twist and the one who sent the letter was actually the wife, but it's him. Just because whenever somebody says, we promised we'd put that beside us or behind us and never speak of it again, they're usually keeping a secret about that thing that they don't want you to talk about, you know? The Eye of Kratzi. Now, was Karate a real being, or are we just calling that because it looks cool? I really want the chest. Okay, let's go for one. We'll go for one of the two. Just one. Yeah? Okay, cool. Hello.
Show no mercy. Transfix. You two. Time to end. I'm going in.
Yeah, she's got enough bond to wipe. Here we go. And I get my chest. Hooray. I'll keep this close.
Answer from this world?
Not hooray. Oh my god. I thought that might happen, but I didn't think it would actually happen. Wow. The cycle of life. So it goes. Shout out to that crab for stopping me from grabbing these without switching these. There we go. Don't have enough yet, so we gotta collect all of them. What are those? Oh, they're the little shells again. Ew. Oh my god. That was terrifying. When that little dialogue box about the crabs pops up, it puts my mouse on the screen, so when I tried to turn around, my mouse went all the way off to the side. And I almost hit stop recording on OBS. Wow, that's dangerous. New fear unlocked. Hello, Krabby. I'm gonna run completely straight until it goes away. There we go. Teleporter! Yay! Frost lamp flower seed. Ooh! That's another character equipment, isn't it?
Ah! Is that a tree? It looks kind of like a crystal, but it's not glowing at all.
You know, Paimon, in our world, crystals don't typically grow. So that's incredible. So let's launch. Swim through the air. Come on. Curses. Look at all those crystals around this place that are glowing. I wonder if we can't interact with these until we talk to him. Wouldn't be surprised. Whee! Waiting for it to... Is there a way to descend quickly when you're in that form? I feel like there isn't, because there would be a little button that tells you if there was. Let's try one more time on one of these guys. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Is that a bird? It is a bird. Or plants? I really want to know who uses all these plants that I'm collecting. It would be cool to know which characters use them as I collect them, you know? Yoink! Hello, Ilmari? Another day, another empty bucket. What are you doing here? Fishing! Though so far I've only caught things that aren't fish. If it were knickknacks from shipwrecks, that'd be fine, because traveling merchants would buy those. I once pulled up a boot with half a... Forget it. Talking about stuff like that will scare the fish off. Interesting. Is there anything of note nearby? Treasure hunting, huh? That great treasure, they say, lies east of the moon and west of the sun. Doesn't take much to know this isn't the place to find it. Though, saying that, there have been a few good shipwrecks in these waters. There may well be treasure beneath the waves, not that you'd find it easy to get at. I've heard talk at the tavern, too, from sailors who escaped their sinking ship. Said it happened on a moonless night, yet something was glowing among the towering waves. That's such a cool picture. They swore it was the one-eyed Krati, a monster that could swallow the moon. It was fighting a giant sea serpent for the right to rule its territory. Something is ringing a bell. In the Lantern Rite and Leoe, we spoke to Yao Yao and Chi Chi. We just at the very beginning of it. Didn't they say something about someone that swallowed the moon? Was it a turtle? Cool to see possibly connected stories. For a long time after that, this whole stretch of ocean stayed as dark as ink. No ships dared pass through. They all feared the lost souls beneath the waves would drag them down. People claim that those lost souls still wander nearby. But I say it's all just stories meant to frighten kids. I don't buy their nonsense. Or that nonsense, that is. And could you tell me about this tree, please? What's cursed? Oh, there used to be a whirlpool here. The sailors called it the Eye of Krati. Then, one day, this tree just started growing right out of it. And that wasn't the only strange thing that happened around that time. Tracing it back, it all started with those rocks falling from the sky. Who knows, maybe this tree's from the same place. Then there are those little shiny things that appear every now and then. Rare as you like, those are. I figured there might be new kinds of fish, too. That's why I came back out here, to try my luck. I used to have a fishing buddy who came out here too, but he said he kept hearing strange singing. It spooked him so bad he never came back. Only half a Frostmoon scion, that one. But he inherited every one of their odd little habits. Hey, not an odd little habit if there is indeed someone who is known to sing on these isles. So, when he said rocks fell from the sky, is he talking about the moon remnants? Well, now I really want to get in this place, but no world quest started, so I'm a little concerned about my ability to. Will you please let me interact with you? That's a no. Hey, buddy, do you know how to deal with this place? Do I need something from elsewhere? It feels like it should be a self-contained little puzzle. Ooh. I love hearing her lines. Especially because we didn't have them for a while. It makes it feel so much more special to hear them now, you know? Okay, let's see. Good morning, Tevat.
A reward on the road.
Wow, Smera and Fontaine. Oh my god, we're really close to Fontaine. Where are you? It's the Smera that we're seeing. Why are you having such a hard time moving? That's a little scary. Oh no. Well, all computers have limitations somewhere. I am still very proud of my computer. I put a lot of... Those are ghosts. I put a lot of thought into building it. And what I wanted to focus on and what I knew that I'd have to cut corners on because, you know, can't afford everything. And I think she's done very well for what I've asked of her, you know? But definitely deserving of some grace. Never thought we'd find the proof of cognoscenti in a place like that, all thanks to Captain Gretier's guts. If he were any other way, he wouldn't deserve to be the captain of the Atlas. Darn it, Lovisa's fallen overboard. Hark! Where's Hark? This is a shipwreck. No, the Atlas won't sink. It doesn't end like this for us. It doesn't end for us like this. Well, this is a shipwreck, I'm sorry to say. I think I know what might have happened here. Well, before we change anything, we should try talking to them again, right? Water-stained nautical records. The wind and waves are calm today, and the ship is making steady progress. For the moment, everything is normal. We should reach port in 20 days. Everyone's in good spirits. Oh, this is going to be so tragic. Well, apart from a few new shore huggers found slacking off and gambling down in the cargo hold, Lovisa caught them red-handed. If Hark hadn't intervened, she'd have cracked their heads open like eggshells. Hopefully, they'll learn a lesson from it. The shield of a shield maiden isn't just some mantelpiece. In the end, they were docked 3 evenings' rations and ordered to scrub the deck for 3 days straight. The morning fog was thick, with visibility down to less than 10 chains. It didn't begin clearing until midday. That is such a cool way to measure visibility. So practical, you know? We encountered a ship from the north, made of metal and sitting low in the water. She looked like a big un. Gretier decided to draw us near and say hello. After negotiations, both sides came to a satisfactory agreement. While we were there, something unexpected happened. Lovisa was waiting their captain when she smashed a hole in the deck. Lovisa was visiting their captain when she smashed a hole in the deck and uncovered a hidden compartment. Inside was the legendary proof of the cognoscenti. Though I've not the foggiest how a feather is supposed to lead us to some great treasure. 5 articles, one of them's a feather. Do they mimic the artifacts? Whoa. Proof of the okay. At this point, I have to look up... 1 second. Gonna try to figure out what the root word of cognos is. I think it has something to do with mind or the brain. Because, to cognate, right? Then, at the same time, cognates are words that sound similar or something. Interesting. Okay, so yeah. Cognos almost certainly comes from a word that means knowledge, essentially. But on the other hand, scenti does not come from scantia like I thought. Because, right, scantia is spelled S-C-I-E-N-T-I-A, and that's knowledge. So, scenti actually comes from, or gives us the word scent. It means smell, basically. So, the scent of knowledge? I wouldn't be surprised if it actually comes from a different root. I'm just, you know, since they've merged 2 words together, I'm not correctly, separating. Oh, what's senti? Ooh, if we do cognoscenti instead of cognoscenti, then it could be maybe knowledge of 100? Because scent is 100. Senti? Yeah. Knowledge of 100, maybe. That sort of thing? That would make sense. We'll have to... If we get to see what this thing looks like, it'll give us another clue, I think. Okay, a feather is supposed to lead to some great treasure. We've almost arrived at those notorious waters. There's something not quite right about these winds, and the waves grow ever more turbulent. Everyone on deck needs to stay alert. We've given wine and bread to the sea, but Grettir's still worried, so he made an offering of Mora, and even some iron coins. Though where they came from is beyond me. Hopefully it's enough to guarantee safe passage. Probably led astray by the wind and waves, there appear to be no few ships that don't belong here following this treacherous route. We discovered a long-plume ibis on the stern deck, dead. This isn't... Ooh. Speaking of ill omens, that's like straight up an augury. Okay. So, let's change some stuff.
It's hard to see where this leads. And what's with all the mist? Paimon wonders what's on the other side of this mist.
I feel like she would be nerved. Oh god. Like a ship sailing through the fog. Hey! We found an underground area.
Vega, do you feel okay? Paimon's getting a little dizzy over here.
Oh god, it's like the chasm.
Huh? Paimon thinks she just heard someone talking.
Is it ghosties? Is it ghosties? It's ghosties. Yes. Well, found an underground area. Let's zoom the map back in. There it is. Huh. Yeah, okay. Hi. Mama's in the sheepfold. Don't be scared. Don't be worried. Teleporter. Ooh. Take my tattered cloak. Dance now. Don't stop. This is such a beautiful song to be uncovering this mystery to. Salome! Salomea! Where are you? Salome, please! Say something! I'm so worried. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, nice.
Is this an answer from this world?
Hi. How could this be? It's like she's a totally different person. She's become a monster. Uh-oh. I found an awesome new job! It's not like I've never worked as a private tutor before, but Nodcry's upper-class families? Well, you know what they're like. But Miss Salome is totally different. Every gesture of hers radiates the elegance of true nobility. Though her elder twin sister, Salomea, is a bit more mischievous, but what child doesn't love pranks at her age? I do hope they'll grow closer. To see these young ladies blossom into perfect gentlewomen, why, it would be my greatest pride. When I was tucking the two darlings into bed, they begged me to sing Mama in the Sheepfold for them. It's not my favorite lullaby by a long shot, but what with its most quaint lyrics. But since the girls like it, I guess all's well. Nothing down, right? Yeah. Thankfully, my fever had abated by this morning. Otherwise, I might have missed boarding the Fosagrin. Oh no. And then what would I do? How could my two little sweeties go traveling alone without their tutor's supervision? I'm still not sure how I caught that flu. I've always been meticulous about health and hygiene. Wouldn't do to infect the children, you understand. Salome has been in a foul mood all day, and she won't say why. When I was tucking her in at night, she covered her head with the blanket and turned her back to me with a harumph. Is she mad at me? Or uneasy at being sent away from the comforts of home, I'll wager. Sweet little Salome, though, well, she's a different story. She apologized to me on behalf of her sister and told me not to take it to heart. As though I could. The only thing my heart has room for is love for these two children. Just as I was about to close the door, Salome whispered, Miss Vidrana, can you promise me something? Naturally, I accepted. For these two children who had left their home and their father to travel by themselves, I would promise them anything. Please go back to your cabin now, and promise me you won't set foot outside your room until the sun is up. Salome, that's terrifying. What the heck? I hurriedly closed the door. I was so overcome with emotion that I nearly wept. Salome was worried about my health. As soon as I've finished writing in my diary, I'm going to do exactly as she says and sleep until sunrise. Oh god, so the question is, did the two girls know something bad was going to happen to the ship and they wanted to do their best to protect her? Or did they want her dead? Because locking yourself in your room if a ship is sinking is not a great idea. Good heavens, a terrifying thing happened today. A passenger was attacked after dinner, and no one knows if they're alive or dead. Well, I wonder who it was. The girls definitely know something at least, right? I took the children straight back to their rooms and put them to bed. Once they were asleep, I went to check the situation at the scene. The damaged cabin had already been hastily repaired, but there was still water on the floor. Something, who knows what, had smashed through the hole and snatched the passenger away. At around midnight, the captain held a meeting in the dining room to explain the situation. There was nothing we could do for the missing passenger, so for the sake of everyone else's safety, the Fosagrin would leave these waters as soon as possible. I went back to check on the children. Their cabin sits toward the center of the ship, so as long as they didn't leave, they would be safe from whatever lurked outside. Perhaps due to worry, I hardly slept a wink. I got up to check on the children only to discover that they weren't in bed. My heart seemed to stop for a moment. I ran up to the deck to find the chief mate and had him inform the captain. He gave me a very peculiar look, as though he thought I were insane. Not that I cared how he viewed me. All I could think of was the children's safety. He's not on the... I'm sorry, the kids are not on the logs at all, are they? A peculiar look, as though he thought I were insane. Does nobody know about the kids? After about 10 minutes, the captain arrived. His tone was reassuring as he told me he was organizing a search. He assured me the children must have gotten curious and decided to explore the ship. He said there were only so many places they could be. It wouldn't take long to locate them. He completely ignored whatever beast it was that had taken that passenger, and was probably still... He completely ignored whatever beast it was that had taken that passenger and was probably still nearby. It appeared the children's safety was in my hands. I scoured every corner of the ship until I finally found Salomea beside a cargo crate in the hold. Thank the stars. She seemed surprised to see me. I rushed forward and embraced her. Poor Salomea was wearing nothing but a thin sleeping gown. Her hands were freezing. I took off my coat and wrapped it tightly around her. I rubbed my hands together and cupped her shivering cheeks, asking her if she knew where her younger sister was. She looked at me with an expression I can barely describe, but didn't say a word. After a while, she raised her hand and pointed at the cargo crate behind me. It was locked from the outside. When I opened that crate, I swear my heart skipped a beat. There Salme was, curled up on the floor. She must have been weak from being stuck in that airtight crate for so long. I stretched out a shaking hand and held it to her face. She was still breathing. If we'd had got there any later, I don't even want to think about what might have happened. After taking Salme to the ship's doctor for treatment, I spent forever putting Salomea back to bed. The sky was already beginning to brighten, but I didn't feel tired at all. My mind was racing, trying to think what had happened. Who had locked her in that crate? What had the children done to warrant this sort of treatment? So what do you think? Are one or both of them the monster? If Salme's the monster, Salomea might have locked her in the crate, trying to kill her, knowing that she was a monster. Or if they're both monsters, maybe someone else locked them into crates, and Salomea was able to escape, but hadn't yet been able to free Salme? This is so suspicious and so spooky. I kind of love the vibes. The ship's doctor said Salme needed more time to recover, so I returned to the children's cabin. Salome was awake. I knew it might be too cruel for her to think back to what happened, but I had to get to the bottom of the night's events. But when I asked, what she told me shattered my heart. Even now, I can scarcely believe it. As I write this, my hands are shaking. It was Salomea. It was Salomea who locked her sister in that dark prison of a cargo crate. This wasn't just some prank. This was something far worse. She had to be punished. No matter what else may have happened, nothing could ever justify doing something so horrifying. Salomea cried as she begged me to forgive her. She said that if she hadn't done what she did, Salme would have left her. She claimed that Salme was the child of a fae, that she wanted to return to the world of her people, that the monster that took the passenger was probably Salme's kin. Nonsense! Utter blather! There can be no doubt that Salme is a human child, no different from Salomea. Though, are there not fae that can transform? A terrifying doubt took root in my heart before I tore it up and discarded it. Salomea's impressionable mind must have been affected by reading unsuitable stories. Just like that lullaby, Mama in the Sheepfold. Even now I vacillate. Should I pen a letter to the children's father, informing him of Salomea's wicked deed? I cannot say what doing so would mean for the girl. There was no time left to write today. I shall decide what to do tomorrow. Uh-oh. She's gone. So, the monster was her kin. She's a child of a fae, like the changeling stories, you know? And I believe she's probably the child of the fae, because she did warn the tutor to stay in her cabin that first night that there was the first attack, so she definitely knew it was coming. Oh. Uh-oh. Interesting. 2 meters. Touch. Oh, whoa. Whoa. You're so cute. I can't see anything. I'm very turned around all of a sudden. Ah. So wait, where did I come from? What the heck? What? This passageway didn't close behind me, did it? No, I must have come through there. Okay, this is where I dropped down, and I missed this somehow. Whoops. And now I go this way. And now I can activate this. Great. Okay, good. Oh, and I could have gone this way. Okay, there's the path. Ha ha ha. We're good. Hey, a chest. Wow.
I'll keep this close.
It's so spooky down here. Oh, wow, big ship, huh? And there's our world quest. Whispered beneath the waves. And how much do you want to bet we'll pop back up underneath the tree? We'll have something to do with the Eye of Krati eventually, you know? Oh, you guys are interrupting my hold. That's what you're doing. Okay. This is really cool. This is really cool. Of course it's tragic. I wonder how many people were on that ship. But just the mystery of it all? Fae. Fae creatures? Guessing that's different than the... what are they called? The Northland Fae? The Snowland Fae. Did I just backtrack? No, I did indeed. I'm near the Eye of Krati. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow, there's a bunch of those shiny little things we saw earlier. Wait, where are we anyway? Could it be we've circled around to right under that weird tree? And those green things. What even are they?
Kind of actually reminds me of the boss that we were fighting last time. Summons things like that.
Ooh, Oculus, nice.
Lamps down there, so we can return to this place, I bet. There's those glowing things that we moved earlier. Get this.
I'll keep this close.
Excellent. I'm gonna go for the Oculus first, actually, because it seems like we can jump back up to that path from pretty far.
Hello, little one.
Oh, I was so enjoying that music. Touch.
Oh, I freed little buggies.
And they're gonna help us out. What even are those things? They look like bugs, but they also kind of look like things that swim underwater, like little tadpoles or something. Oh god. Big yikes. Sorry, Sweet Lolly. We will have vengeance for you, worry not. Don't you dare do anything. I'll defeat you before you do. Oh my god, it tried to hit me with lightning at the very end there.
Is this an answer from this world?
So, that means we should investigate everywhere where there's something to do, because there might be more of those little guys that we need to free. Missed.
Oh, hi, little buddy.
So... here's a ghost, obviously. Hi. You're somebody else. You mean your daughter? That question's a bit tough for me to answer. But I do have a sister who's much younger than me. Kids her age can have all sorts of stories. Yeah, look at them. They're like little fish. The captain won't help us. Chief Stenilov looks like this fortunate one we boarded isn't so lucky after all. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend. Mr. Schersternin's your friend. I understand that. We'll find him. Right. This is the place where the shipwreck, the ship that the guy lost his memory and the other guy died. Oh my god. Oh, victims. MZ Plekhanov, loan shark, died a violent death with multiple stab wounds. BT Jakob, head of the Black Spruce Trading Company, died in a freak accident, buried by an avalanche. Suspects: IK Dmitri, Dmitri. Former rail worker, lost everything due to Plekhanov's exploitation. OV Kozlov, second in command at the trading company, has had recent disagreements with Jakob. The two suspects with the most compelling motives both had airtight alibis, stymieing the investigation. However, precisely because their alibis are so perfect, it raises suspicion that something else is going on. Two apparently unrelated cases, but with motives linked to the suspect in the other case. This can't be a coincidence. Dmitri and Kozlov come from vastly different backgrounds. Their lives and social circles have no overlap. There was no clear thread to connect them. However, upon investigating Dmitri's associates, I discovered that when he was working as a locomotive engineer, Kozlov also served as an ordinary crew member on the same line. Clearly, Kozlov was not proud of his job, and he concealed this part of his past when he joined the Black Spruce Trading Company. The two were reunited by chance during a train breakdown and, due to one's past grievances with the others and the other's desire for power, agreed to work together. Dmitri used his inside knowledge to manufacture a natural avalanche, staging it as a tragic accident, while Kozlov used his own tried and tested methods to lure Plekhanov to an abandoned warehouse and kill him. Fools always believe they can cheat fate. There's no such thing as the perfect crime. There are only imperfections that are yet to be uncovered. Chief Stalinov and Mr. Shesternin were scheduled to meet on the deck. The agreed-upon time arrived, but Mr. Shesternin was nowhere to be seen. We asked his companion, Jorik, who was unusually calm and spoke with a coldness that felt out of place. And that's his son-in-law, huh? He claimed to know nothing of Mr. Shesternin's whereabouts. Oh no, that would be his son! Shesternin. He claimed to know nothing of Mr. Shesternin's whereabouts, but when told his cabin might be searched, an almost undetectable sense of panic seemed to flash across his face, before quickly donning a mask of concern. He took great pains to emphasize Mr. Shesternin's obsession with machinery, and attempted to convince us that his absence was coincidental. My intuition tells me he's lying. I hope this matter can be concluded before we reach Nasha Town. Ooh. The plot does indeed thicken. I'm very pleased that we, ran into the whale at the lake with the husband and wife before we came here. Perfect. Where's this other Oculus? Oh, wow, right there. Nice. Good shot, me. This is really cool. I love how the world quests are small but connected. So we learn more about that one from doing this one. Alright, do you guys need to be freed, or is this where I'm freeing you guys too? Hi. Okay, this might be where I'm freeing them too. We haven't really covered this area yet, have we? Oh, there's more. Great. Are you happy there? Maybe. Maybe if they're circling these green crystals, this is where they're meant to be, you know? Ooh. Ooh! Did I miss one? No.
Is this an answer from this world?
Oh, there we go. They're so cute. Look at them. I love how deep sea fish can look so much like fish and also so much like aliens, you know? You know what? Let's take the, Kuhenki Express line. There we are. Grab. What do you want me to do with this? That? Oh, nice. Ooh, that was cool. There's more little guys here. Be free! Theoretically. Alright, now what? Do I have a world quest? I should have a world quest for this. It's just, our navigation is locked into the Archon quest at the moment. Ooh. That's not it. Never mind. Huh. Interesting. We actually don't have something for this. Okay. Now what? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That seems about right, yeah. You just gotta keep doing it. Oh! Uh-oh. I guess we looked at it in the wrong direction. Try that again. Thank you. So we did one in the back, we did one here. I bet that one will generate a thing next. Nice shot. Maybe. That guy's got an orb, but not the kind of orb I'm looking for. Well, let's head back, see what we can find. Anything over here? There really should be one more somewhere. Oh, that's sick. Is that the ocean water being held at bay? Wow. When in doubt, I guess we need to go down again? We could do another pass below. I still feel like I'm meant to usher you guys along somehow. I'm stuck up there, you know? Alright, let's go down. What is this? Oh, little shell guy. Right. So this is near the entrance of the room. Covering all of our bases. Wow, this place is just so beautiful. I love the little particle lights. In the plants and in the air. Do you have anything to add? No. Okay. Maybe if I just get close enough, it'll give me another world quest signal. Thank you. Let's launch ourselves and see if we can, like, get in here. Hi. You guys are really happy to just hang out here? Okay. Need one more orb. Orb where? I feel like the snails over there are multiplying. What I don't like is that nothing about this appears to have changed, unless these two little flying things weren't there before. There's 3 circles though, surely that means I need a third one. I must be missing one bunch of little fishy dudes. Fishy guys? Fish. Little fish. What's up with this? Cool looking thing? Okay. Ooh, a chest! Don't mind if I do.
A reward on the road.
It would be nice if there were fish in that chest and they flew away. It's quite dark in here, not gonna lie. Oh my god, I just blinked and my eyes are burning. When was the last time I blinked? I'm just gonna investigate all these little plants to see if there's one that still has fish that need freeing. I really feel like I've been everywhere though. Read those. Don't see any ghosts anymore. Uh-oh. Surely it's not something I need to get from outside this cavern, you know? One over there. Any fish over there. There's those guys, but they're not moving. Can I get higher up, maybe? Like up here, even? Doesn't seem like it. Ooh! Ooh! I saw something! Nice! When in doubt, height does give you a better viewpoint. These guys are sneaky. Look at this. Is that another, fish beacon? Hi! There we go. And let's see where they go, too. The thing on the right or the thing in the middle? Thing on the right? Thing on the right? And if it gives me an orb, then we're in good... Yes! Okay. Okay, we got it. Excellent. There you go. Yay! Oh, I'm so pleased. Mega orb. Ooh. Are we feeding the tree, or are we releasing the tree? Wow, so pretty. Wow, really pretty. Ooh, look at all those orbs. They have rewarded me for my hard work. Thank you, I appreciate it. Let's see if they reward me with an easy path to the surface.
They all swam up. Vega, let's head back to the surface and see what's going on.
Is there any way out of here now? It'd be cool if there was. Maybe I can do this. Doesn't seem like it. Guess I'll just teleport then. It kind of feels wrong to do that. I hope I didn't miss anything in that world quest, you know? Any new ghosties? Oh, right, and we're not in a Kuvaki zone anymore, whatever they're called, so we'll have to do this manually. Ha ha ha! At last. Whoa. Oh, that's really cool. That's a struggle. I guess we can't climb these rocks. Are all of these going to have chests? That would be amazing. That would be super cool. I would not be mad at all if all of these had chests in it. Ooh! Nice, nice, nice! I'll keep this close. And... target acquired. Target launched. Oh, there's a little guy in there. Well, I'm not mad about that either. Whoa. Giving me a path. Oh, there's new ghosties over there. Or at least the ones from earlier have returned, you know? Yeah, that's fair. There you go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Another chest for little old me. Oh, you shouldn't have. If I can get it. There we go. A little scary to think of these things just falling after you get the chest and then squishing you like a bug, but I'm glad it didn't. Just a little intimidating, you know? Yoink. Unyoink. Wow, all but one of them held a chest, and the last one held a Kuhenki, so... the struggle is real, but we got him. We got him.
A reward on the road.
And now for our main chest over here. Oh, nice. Hey, that actually worked. That's awesome.
Huh?
This feather! No way! It's one of the things! Now that's strange. Did you see that? The tree just lit up all of a sudden, and these little things... well, too bad they're not fish.
So that thing in the center must be its root, huh? Paimon doesn't understand how it works, but now that it's all shiny, it looks way better than when it was dull.
You explained what happened earlier. It's pretty hard to believe, but you've got no reason to spin me a yarn. Looks like that fishing buddy of mine, that old half-moon scion was... old half-moon? That half-frost-moon scion was right after all. But so what? They're just remnants of the past. Whatever they sing or say, it's not gonna stop us living folks from catching a living fish. Anyway, you folks are treasure hunters, aren't you? That thing you picked up earlier. This is the proof of the cognoscenti! It looks like an ordinary feather. That looks like an artifact and a half to me. A trader I know once said that if you collect all 5 proofs of the cognoscenti, you'll uncover the great treasure east of sun. That great treasure east of the moon and west of the sun. Who knows if it's true? Still, a lot of treasure hunters seem to believe the stories. They're all rushing after it like crazy.
Well, it's treasure after all. If you ask Paimon, she's kind of curious too.
If I were 20 years younger, even then I'd still be out here fishing. That said, another day, another empty bucket. Hang in there, buddy. Maybe you'll get moonfish now. Because the tree's different. Oh, the rain! Look at it! It's so cool! And I love how you can see it shifting through the polar phases. Like, it's blue, like regular rain blue, and then it becomes super blue, and it resists landing, and then it becomes red, and it's attracted back up towards the sky. So that kind of implies that the field on the ground is blue mode, whatever you want to call it, and the field in the sky is red mode. Fascinating. Hey, what's that up on that hill? We have this now, but I really want to talk to the ghosts first. What a creepy story. I want more answers. What about that monster? Never thought we'd find the proof of the cognoscenti in a place like that, all thanks to Captain Gretier's guts. Oh wait, this is the same dialogue as before. Maybe it's reset? Yeah, I think it's just reset. Whoa. Okay. We'll go this way. We'll have to be on the lookout. Ooh, long journey they're sending me on. Wait, I wanted to turn around. There's an Oculus over there. Okay, we'll just have to mark it. I saw this island briefly, too. I wonder if there's something out there. Oh, that was way off. Ah, here's the Yuhenki that we freed. Hi, little one. Bye, little one. Thanks for the chest.
Is this an answer from this world?
I appreciate it. So, Oculus was vaguely in this direction? There you are. And there's the little island. I don't see much out there, but there could be a chest on the other side of the rocks. I'll leave it be for now. I do indeed feel like I want to get started in the Archon Quest direction now. What's this, though? More parts of the ship that sank, I think? Just simple investigates. Hello, little slimes.
Show no mercy.
We need not fight. As much as I love fighting you. Let's get out of this area. Where even are we? Ooh. A cool path. The rocks are really cool. Oh, nice! I was intending to fly upwards with that Kuhenki, but I did it wrong. And I'm very glad that I did, because there's another Oculus right there! Ha! Nice. It all works out. It all works out. I see something out here. Ooh. Icy Crystal Frost Knight Scion. Look at them. You've got to hand it to these enemy designs. They're gorgeous. Oh, immune to ice damage. That makes sense. Still gonna use this so I can give her a second to heal. And she maxed out. Interesting. I thought I understood Bennett's kit, but apparently I don't. Goodbye, little one. You were so beautiful. I hope you re-coalesce? Re-manifest?
Is this
soon.
an answer from this world?
Now that's a sinister looking glow, but I think it might just be Kuvaki energy. We've got a red guy, we've got a blue guy. Where the heck are we? We're way down here. Okay. Let's teleport back up. We'll teleport towards the octopus, see if anything pops up in terms of... Can we do this again? Might take a week if we need to collect more starfruit. Who knows how long those guys take to regenerate. Yeah. Hopefully they regenerate, otherwise I'm kind of out of luck. So, if we're heading towards this guy... you're gonna be up, aren't you? Maybe being over there was a good idea. We can use the Kuvaki to get height, potentially. Right here as well. Oh, nice, nice. Super nice, actually. Let's do this. Ooh, challenge down there. Wait a minute. Change of plans. I need to read Kuvaki. And there's a challenge. So let's get that. It's a fighting challenge. Ooh, fun. Been a while since we did one of those. Wow, we have a golden moon at the moment. Is that what happens when you have a Kuvaki without a specific alignment? That's really cool. Froze you in the air. That's really funny. But once it lands, it's gonna crush me, so... I'm happy to keep it frozen for as long as possible. Defeated is 1 out of 2. Ah, that part of it. I hate it. But it's a good mechanic. It forces me to get creative and to be careful. You know? Oof. Right through my shield. Oh, I don't like the look of that. Okay, we'll do this. What is that, like, little chiming noise? Ooh, that was cool. The little chiming noise seems to be responding to my attacks, but I've only ever heard it in this area, so I think it's specific to some mechanic in Notcry. Or those enemies.
I'll keep this close.
I feel like I've asked that question before. Maybe in the Abyss? Alrighty. Yoink. I go up. I attempt to go up. There we go. Launch me! Launch me again! Did I miss? Oh my god, I did. Funny. Okay, got the Lunoculus. Now I just need to get up there. Hey, we can even see it! Okay, there's a path. I don't mind a path. There's usually fun stuff on paths. Like that majestic creature over there. Just gonna look backwards, see what we see. Well, thank goodness we did, because there's another Lunoculus! Wow. Whoa. Oh, is this where I think we are? The elevator that we took earlier, and then there was the path, and then there were the 2 chests, and I told myself not to forget doing it? Oh my god, it totally is, wow. So, that makes me happy. That means to me that we've basically done a full circuit. Covered most of everything, except for that chest down there. That's extremely tempting, not gonna lie. Just sitting out like that.
I'm tired already.
Sorry, Sweet Lolly. But let's get the teleporter first. So that we can get back up here when we're ready. Am I an elevation down? I am. What the heck? I'm on the wrong chunk of rock. I think I need to be over there. And what? There's another one! Okay. Right here. Oh no! Oh no! Did we get this one? We did. Okay, thank God. There we go. Uh-oh. I really need to go find the notes for that one kid in that one world quest. We can complete that, get this, pin back. I forgot what it was called for a second there. I almost called it a sticker. That's not quite right. Now if I use this to travel quickly. Wow, not only does it not consume stamina, but it actually helps me restore my stamina. Cool. Oh my god. How dare you?
Show no mercy.
How dare you? Observe. That's the highest I've ever hit on her ultimate. That is so funny. She was mad about that. That's really funny to me. Aw.
Reward on the road.
He's a little guy. Hello.
Alright, let's go up. Oh, thank you. Boop. Sparkles. We must get the sparkles before proceeding. This is one of the laws of Tevat, as I'm sure you all know. Whee! Alright. Yes! Teleporter got! Amazing. I think that's our last one. That's our last one. Now we just have to traverse the nothing passage where I'm sure nothing will happen to us. Ha ha ha. Before we do, I think we gotta go back for that teleporter and maybe for that chest. We're literally out of map pins. And this one's... actually I didn't see it. I was going to say it's an easy get, but I have no idea where it is. So hopefully it's an easy get so we can get that pin back. Pun not intended, but very much enjoyed. A chest. Wow, these rocks are beautiful. I'll keep this close. Ooh, I could go in there. I feel like it's underneath this rock. Oh, there it is!
Rise like smoke.
What's that about? Obviously it's a barrier, but like, is it a barrier where I need to find 3 tokens and then it'll open? Or it seems more like I need to defeat some people. Oh no, we can clear this pin, but I feel like I'm about to need a,
Return to the
There's an
skies.
entry to the underground pin here. Let's see if the map changes. Up to you, map. Okay, these rocks are so beautiful. Would be nice if we could climb them, but they're so beautiful. No, we're in the nothing passage. Wow, this is gorgeous. I almost want to do this. And this music is like the perfect mix of like kind of sinister, but kind of just beautiful as well. Yeah, not enough. Okay. I might be able to launch myself into this path. Okay, good to know. Oh, so close, Sweet Lolly. We're just getting higher and higher up. Perfect. Nice. Oh, that is beautiful. That vocal? Wow. I'm just walking around with a big ol' smile on my face. This place is amazing. Oh, and the lighting being a mix of red and blue. Perfect. I do kind of feel like I'm about to die because everything's turning red. Should I be concerned? This music is so cool. It's like... I've already... where is it? It's like the perfect mix of sorrowful and beautiful, but also simple in a way that invokes like a big open space and a stillness, a quietness. Who are you?
Show no mercy.
Huh. But I love also, they're using different instrumentation as they typically do for the different regions, but this one almost feels a little bit futuristic, which is pretty neat for this area with the design bureau and with the moon being involved. Alright, ambush me. Just get it over with. Hello? Do I need to trigger a world quest here first or something? It really is the nothing passage. Ooh, how eerie. Even my enemies have disappeared. Ooh, spin crystal! Looks like a donut. Ooh, okay, definitely want to read those. Give me a second, though. I want to get this sparkles first. Hello? And you. And then, is this the way that I came in? I believe so. Where was that gate door thing that we saw earlier? The barrier. We're not even in that room yet. Huh. Alright, well, let's read the notes. The energy contained within the ancient moon's remnant seems to possess a will of its own. Wow. Focus went to 100% immediately. When exposed to trace amounts of abyssal energy, it appears to exhibit survival and defense instincts most notable... It appears to exhibit survival and defense instincts with notable similarities to the fear of death previously observed in the... blank experimental subject? Oh, my heart just sank. Who are you talking about? I can now confirm that the previous observational data is correct. The pure Kuvaki energy contained within the moon fragments is, definitively speaking, close to a primordial form of life. Through inducements, I have already taught it to replenish its energy by killing and consuming living things. At the same time, it exhibits faint altruistic tendencies, which hold the subject back more than they benefit it. I must find a way to remove these. Oh god. The energy remains too scattered. I must find a way to concentrate it into a pure Kuvaki form. Nodcry has always been the most fragile place on the world's edge, and this self-replicating Kuvaki lifeform could theoretically plug the gaps left by the abyssal energy's corruption. All it needs is a constant supply of life to nourish it. Oh, Preobrazhensky, you pitiful old fool, you poor whelp of a fae. You could never think of something this brilliant, could you? Now, all the credit and all the glory will be mine. Forget a few million more, even 5% of all the income from Port Belovedii. Is that how you say that? Belovodi? Belovodi. Wouldn't be too much to ask. I shall erect a bronze statue of you on the harbor front, and hire people to spit on it daily? Just like how you dared to publicly question the practicality of my research back at the academy? Oh my god. Holy cow. I mean, that research is so viciously cruel that I almost wonder if Dotori wrote those. Hi. I want to mark it. I don't have any pins left. I could mark the entrance, but I don't have any pins left. Was there an Oculus that popped up that I didn't grab? Because I got so distracted by those notes. We'll have to come back to this area. Okay. Sparkles. Oh, there's the Oculus. Okay, great. Where? Must be up on that platform. Can I mark it? I can. I've got one left, and we're gonna use it for the Oculus because priorities. Grab this, grab these. It's the nothing passage. I have to make sure that nothing is left. Excuse me. Hello? Please. There we go. This really feels like it's the entrance to the Fatui's fortress that's over there. But there's nobody here. Like, what happened that caused everybody to leave?
Is this an answer from this world?
Something's not right. Petrenko said he heard a blood-curdling wail in the night, somewhere between the ragged breathing of a vile beast and the dying screams of a wounded man. He swore on the Tsaritsa's name. None of us heard it, not even Elena, who was on watch. But we found strange marks near the camp, as though someone had dragged something through there. Whatever it was, it can't have been alive. No living creature leaves marks like that. Captain Volkov suspects Professor Preobrazhensky and his underlings of playing tricks. He got us to set up a bunch more traps around the camp and even activated those defensive robots, the ones that are more valuable than all of us combined. I have no idea how he's going to explain the resource expenditure to his superiors when this is all done, but I'm sure he'll think of something. Professor Karnatsky's research seems to be progressing smoothly. He even found time to expound upon one of his discoveries to us rank-and-file soldiers. Up to now, he's only ever referred to us as dim-witted lackeys. His emaciated face was flushed bright red behind a shower of spittle, like a dying man getting one final moment of clarity. There was something unnatural, even detestable, about his expression. He talked about how he had extracted the purest primal light from the moon shard, and how he would tear open the veil of the world, igniting the first spark for Her Majesty's wishes. I didn't understand what he was saying, so I nodded along and wished him a swift conclusion to his research. Oh my god. Oh. So that's probably the name of the person who wrote those notes in that other area, Karnatsky. And we hear a little bit more about the Tsaritsa's goals in this private notes. So cool. I asked Captain Volkov if I could be the one to hunt today. I need something to distract me from my thoughts. The temperature these past few days has been unusually cold, and the air is filled with the putrid smell of mold and decay. The goats were abundant when we arrived here, but now it seems they're all in hiding. Perhaps our hunts are to blame, or maybe they're sheltering from the cold. Even so, I didn't have to travel far from the camp before I found one. Found is the only word I can use. It certainly wasn't hunting. By the time I arrived, the goat was standing transfixed, like a deliberately posed corpse, a very ungoatly expression frozen on its face. Its eyes were cloudy and protruding outwards, puffed up like a pair of fish eyes. But it wasn't a corpse. It was still alive. Until the moment I cut its chest open, its heart was pumping blood. Until the moment I slit its chest open, my blade plunging into its heart, its foul-smelling blood spraying across the ground, gleaming inky green in the moonlight. Until the moment I opened its chest, it stood there, motionless, its swollen eyes staring into space, unmoved by its impending death, as though even the peace of the grave was not its to own. May Her Majesty the Tsaritsa forgive me. I haven't told anyone else what I found. I didn't see any reason to worry them. The goat was delicious as ever. That itself was enough. As soon as Professor Karnatsky is done with his research, we can leave this accursed place behind. Oh my god. This is so freaking cool. Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm coming this way before hitting the Fatui Design Bureau, because this is what the Fatui was experiencing in this area. They should not have eaten that goat. Oh my god. And also, what do you think happened to it? My guess is the wild hunt.
Vega, look over there. Paimon can see something glowing.
My guess is, oh, the Oculus. The wild hunt, like, infected it? The way it was described with the puffed up eyes and then not moving at all makes me think that it was, like, stuffed, basically, inflamed and bloated to an extent where it couldn't move. That is so... Oh my god, this is so sinister. And being in this passage where you can barely see the sky while hearing about all this... I don't know, the vibes are so immaculate. Okay, okay. Vega wants... Oh, I'm sorry. Paimon wants me to do something over here. Oh. Oh, you're not normal. Ah! Well, you're giving me power. Appreciate that. Oh, do you think this is maybe the results of that research? Maybe it's escaped. Look for the strange light orb!
Eek, it's moving and it looks like it's chasing that Kuhenki.
Whoa.
Oh no, don't hurt it.
This could be... If this was part of that professor's research... This could be Kuvaki energy that's basically been taught to hunt. Remember, he said he was basically training it to consume other life forms in order to sustain itself. No wonder it was after that Kuvaki. That's kind of terrifying. Huh? Oh, there you are. You were there. Hi. Ah! Oh, and now you're going to that area, aren't you? Oh, perfect! You might be able to get that chest. Oh, not perfect! It's possessing the robot. Interesting, that Kuvaki. If that is indeed that primordial form of life that the professor described, a...
Wait, did it just run into that mechanism?
A Kuvaki form of life. Interesting that it's compatible with technology. Up barrier generators and ID cards. Oh. A Kuvaki-powered barrier generated as a result of the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau's experiments. Wow. Allow all of the barrier generators to verify the ID card within a certain period of time to deactivate. I don't have an ID card? Oh, there it is. Ha ha ha. Ooh. Now I need to get up here. And I'm stuck. Oh. I hate having a time limit and then getting stuck. Oh, we did it anyways. Yay!
I'll keep this close.
You survived the time trial of swiping your ID card. Can we fight now?
Well, wait, we mean you no harm. We're just passing adventurers.
Something, something, something. Cutting edge, fire support, ground effect, land cruiser. Oh, land cruiser! Like that other Fatuous was calling what's-his-face. Ooh, the silent command. They're powered by Kuvaki. Probably you can use Kuvaki to destabilize their operations. I'm just... You know what? Let's get out of the fire, actually. I don't want to be in the fire. Oh my god, did we just... What's the opposite of igniting? Dousing? Did we just douse its rocket launching fire? That's really funny.
Hey, it's finally over. Hey, calm down. We're not here to hurt you. It stopped in front of this box. Could it be important to it somehow?
Hi, little one. Please don't eat me. You check the inside of the container.
So much dust. Huh. There's nothing inside except these blue stones. Hang on a sec. Maybe it's searching for those blue stone things. If so, we could direct it somewhere else if we move the stones away.
You want me to collect these? Oh. Follow the strange light orb. Well, we'll do. I get my chest now! Yay! Hooray. Where did it go? I'm assuming it went back out. But I might be wrong. Where did it go? Hey, little one. Little amoeba of death. Kind of looks like, It's beautiful. Kind of looks like a star. It's lighting this whole area up with red Kuvaki energy, too. Kind of looks like the void symbol that's literally the area effect right now. What do you need, little one? Are you stuck? You're not registering me. Did I do this? Huh. What do you need? Oh, there we go. I needed a better angle. That's what I needed. We can help you out. Boom. It is so beautiful. But also, if it is what I think it is, it's terrifying. And I love that. What a great combination.
Is this an answer from this world?
Our little moon sprites have turned into scary, terrifying, evil little moon sprites. Oh my god. Speaking of, like, places that are attacking you. Ah! There we go. Like, I thought those were people. Ah, they were moles. Okay. Please don't eat the moles. You can eat the fruit, though. Fruit's fine. Even humans eat fruit.
Ah, it's possessed something again, huh? Wait, it doesn't look right. Could have been caught by the Fatsui's mechanisms?
Oh, no. No, 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 no. Can I break this? Oh, no. Oh, no. I do not want that thing to fall back into the Fatsui's hands. Where the heck am I? There we go. Come on, come on. Ha! Get broken. Nice. We got you, buddy. Ooh, is it gonna turn blue? That would be really cool. Where even am I?
Huh? Vega, look, it just stopped. If it really is a Sealy, then there should be treasure around here, right? But, Paimon can't see anything. Well, since we're already here, why don't we keep going on a bit? This gorge doesn't look that long anyway, and heading back might actually take more time.
Alright then, I'm counting on the world's best guide. I've got another idea. Just come with me, Paimon. Oh, I want to do this if she has an actual idea, but if she doesn't have an actual idea, then you're the world's best guide.
No problem. Vega, let's get going.
You soon arrive at the other side of the Nothing Passage. Oh, I guess she just manually moved me. What? Here? Interesting. That's not at all where I expected to be. Ooh! By the grace of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa of Shasnaya, and in accordance with the Imperial Edict on the Strengthening of Order, the area ahead is now designated as a military administrative area. Unauthorized entry is prohibited. Intruders will be regarded as hostile agents engaged in espionage and sabotage, and will be neutralized in accordance with the aforementioned regulations. Okay. That sign can't stop me? Whoa.
Hey, Vega, look! There's a light orb over there, too! But it's a different color than the one we saw before, I think. Just as Paimon thought! It's moving! Like the red one we saw before! Come on, Vega, let's go take a look.
Good thing, actually, that we asked Paimon to move us, because otherwise I would be in the very wrong spot. I thought we needed to proceed forward. It was not right at all. Hey, nice. I'll keep this close.
Is this an answer from this world?
Anything up here? Not really, no. Okay. Hopefully the orb didn't leave us too far behind. Ooh. The Mole of Power. Wow. Excuse me, would you help me find an ID card?
Huh? A mole? I don't remember seeing any moles just now. Wow, it burrowed right through! It looks like a Kuvaki barrier set up by the Fatsui? Are they up to some shady stuff again?
Something deactivated, I think. Antoshka, Anton Zarkovich. Curse you, you filthy, despicable, paranoid rat. Bloated, sick, and full of jealous insolence. Oh. By the grace of the Tsaritsa, if you dare use that blasted authorization terminal to lock my people outside one more time, I'll shove your ID card so far into that wretched machine that even those silver spoon-sucking, nepotistic brats at the Design Bureau won't give you the time of day. Your experiments on the northern side have yielded zero progress. Or, zero progress, am I right? That's why you're coming up with ways to obstruct my people. What pathetic behavior. I've warned you 7 times already. If you choose to persist, you will receive no mercy from us. This is your final warning. V.A. Preobrazhensky. That guy again. Do-do-do-do. Almost! Ah! Oh, here we go. Boop! Ah! You can do it the other way. And a boop. That's very satisfying, the sound they make.
Oh, hello, little mole. Defeat all opponents. That's a blue orb from before. It was hitching a ride on a mole.
And it's gonna possess a little... Oh, nope, never mind. They're just actually awake. Wow, hi! Let's have a dance, shall we? Oh, I've seen you guys in the abyss! I recognize you now that you have that giant shield in front of you. I can destabilize you using Kuhenki, probably, or Kuvaki, that is. Wow. I was just casually walking away and I just saw a saw where my head just was. Oh my god.
Huh? What's with this camp over here?
It's a camp, Paimon. It's where people camp. When they're doing evil experiments on living life forms. Alright, I need to drink some water real quick, 1 sec. I do love the readables, but they do dry me out.
Is this an answer from this world?
Oh, Private's Notes 1. It's been 3 weeks since the Porochik posted me up here. Compared to our recruits, who are stuck collecting materials for the Design Bureau, I suppose I should count my blessings. It's not like there's anything else to do around here. Forget about bandits. I haven't seen so much as a shadow in these godforsaken mountains. All I can do is write in my diary and stare at the foliage. If those 2 professors would hurry up and finish their blasted research, who knows what they're doing, then I could receive letters from my dearest Parashka once more. I wonder how she's doing at the military academy. I hope those stuck-up silver spoon-sucking scum aren't making life difficult. Elena, or possibly Elena, has too much time on her hands. She's been sneaking out of the camp to hunt. Every bit the Lady of Morepasok, that one. That's where a child's from. Absolutely no regard for the rules. Captain Volkov caught her red-handed. Gave her a real tongue-lashing, too. Dereliction of duty was the verdict. After that, we all ate a healthy serving from the goat she brought back. Maybe it's been too long since I last ate meat, but that goat tasted better than any I had ever had in the capital. Maybe that's why those rough and ready frontier folk choose to live in this awful backwater. The professors are openly at each other's throats at this point. In a place like this, watching them fight is our only entertainment. They're both high up in the Armory Palace, and they both refuse to give an inch, especially when it comes to researching moon fragments. They both want to be the first to make a breakthrough and earn high praise from the Tsaritsa. Professor Karnatsky doesn't even try to hide his contempt for Professor Preobrazhensky. He openly called his daughter's fiancé a lunatic, and said the only reason Preobrazhensky has reached the rank he has is down to... What on earth? Blank. Well, that old git was so taken aback by the tirade, his face went bone white. He looks like he was going to faint. Then he started reeling off some diatribe in Fey. I couldn't understand a word of it. At least the goat around here tastes good. Captain Volkov should be the one to go hunting next. Then we can all lay into him for dereliction of duty. Huh. So one thing about these notes is, since they're talking about the ancient moon fragments, this must have happened recently, right? Unless the Fatui have somehow access to ancient moon fragments in the past, or there was some time shenanigans going on. Both of those feel very unlikely. So this must have happened recently, right? So, Preobrazhensky, right, he's a Fae, and he works for the Fatui. That's fascinating. I could see that happening with the Fae having existed, and then the way that things changed over time, and the Tsar, the first Tsar, and then the Tsar, you know, so on and so forth. But what on earth is this bit about he has reached the rank he has is down to blank? If it was luck, why would that be removed? If it was fate, why would that be removed? So, like, what at this point could be so mysteriously removed like that? Some sort of, like, Fae power? He's insulting him by saying, oh, you, like, manipulated your own path using your Fae ability, which is called this, and we haven't heard about that ability yet, and so they're blanking it out? Or... Huh. That is fascinating to me. Notes that make you say, huh. Ooh, where am I? Pirates Notes 3, isn't that the one that we already read? Or maybe we read number 2. Wait, there was their name in there. 2? Well, I don't know who I can even write to. Maybe I should address this to myself. To prove that, before this land and its abominations consumed me utterly, my pitiful, fragile mind was, for a moment, still my own. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. With these notes, they must have taken place recently, because of the moon fragments. Because of the moon fragments. All of these bad things that happened, all of these mysterious, dangerous forces that are lurking, were here very recently. That concerns me. My name is Pyotr Dmitrievich Orlov. I hail from the 6th Company, deployed to Nodkrai in service to Snezhnaya and our Tsaritsa. I am the second son of Dmitry Sergeyevich Orlov and Yevnafrosnia Inanova Orlova. I am unashamed of my birth. Our entire company was wiped out here. Only Private E. Smirnova escaped the gorge at the cost of Fourier A. Volkov's life to send to the Design Bureau a distress call from dead men and women. If you find this piece of paper, please hand it to my superiors. Inform them that Private Smirnova was no deserter, nor was she complicit in the calamity that befell us here. A.Z. Karnatsky and V.A. Preobrazhensky, it was their dastardly experiments that birthed the catastrophe here. They are dead. May Her Majesty curse their deaths. May they never rest in the pure snowfields. I don't know what blasphemy they committed, nor do I wish to. That color devoured everything. There's nothing left. Nothing at all. They were inside those damned rocks at first. Those detestable rocks. Those detestable rocks that fell from the moon. Karnatsky and Preobrazhensky awoke them, each in turn. This is followed by a dozen or so counts of barely legible and base vulgarities. I don't know what they want. They are coming. Dearest Paraskevia, my Parashka, please forgive your big brother. Your Majesty, forgive me in all things. They are coming. Save me, they are coming. I don't want to die, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. This is like... Ah! It's terrifying! It's incredible. And I'm concerned because if my understanding of this situation is accurate, these little red and blue beings that we're freeing, question mark, that we're following around, are the ones that ate everybody. Ooh, but who can you blame except the guys who taught them to eat everything they come across? Okay, great, we've made a loop. Oh, I've got drops I missed, oh my god. Look at those. Alright, what was your name? I want to know their name again. Oh! Oh, there it is. Oh god, the sound of a goat is horrible in this situation. Piotr, it was what I thought. Oh, amazing. Rest in peace, Piotr. I hope you at least made it to the snowfields. Oh my god. I'm just picturing everyone being torn apart. Ah, stop with the goats! It's freaking me out! Oh, there you are! You're gonna get possessed. You got possessed.
Whoa, did it attach that goat this time? What is it even looking for?
Flying goat? Heck yeah, flying goat. Leaving a path for me, though. I appreciate it. Seems like we're working together in this!
Oh, hi, little one.
Don't get eaten, please. I must have fallen to the ground at this point. Yep, I fell. Because I was just floating in the air. I didn't get a chance to deploy my wind glider. Oh my god, this is so cool. Blues of the old world. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. It's inspiring even the plant life around us to grow, and I'm assuming these are Kuhenki compatible plants. Symbiotic in a way that the sheer presence of this Kuhenki ability is giving them vitality. Oh. Oh. What is happening? Whoa. I feel like we're about to open a space portal in the middle of this passageway. What's like... That looks like a portal. That looks like the portal to the abyss, even. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Wait. Did I just destroy Tevat? I didn't even do that in... Hello? Oh no. I didn't do that in the little one world quest, and yet here I am. Find a way to leave the mysterious space. Oh my god, where am I? What is this place? I mean, that looks like technology. I'm trying to see if anything looks similar to any ruins we've seen before, to the ruins we see in the moon mirrors. Can I control myself? Am I going anywhere? Ah. Those rocks are amazing. The patterns on it kind of look like the blue and silver artifact set that I don't even have yet. What is that? That thing we just passed over. Almost looks like the design bureau from above. Oh, I hope Paimon's okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is happening? Why does the Kuvaki have the ability to split space itself? I feel like we're in a wormhole. Oh my god. Did I just destroy the Nothing Passage? I really like that area. Paimon! Ah, there you are, Vega! When those two glowing things crashed into each other, the explosion sent Paimon flying. It's a good thing she didn't get hurt. Took Paimon forever to fly back here. Paimon's just glad you're okay. Actually, I went flying for a while too. I think I was blown off to some strange place. You tell Paimon what you just saw. Paimon. Does that sound at all familiar?
Paimon's never heard about a place like that in Teyvat. Are you sure you weren't just seeing things, Vega?
What do you think? Was I outside the veil? Was I in a pocket dimension? I'm feeling pocket dimension.
Anyway, as long as you're okay, that's all that matters. There's just way too much weird stuff going on around here. Let's leave this place before it's too late. Paimon didn't think they'd be that dangerous, and we didn't even find any treasure in the end. Why would something like that show up here anyway? And if those two glowing things weren't Sealies, then what were they?
Colors out of Just Night. Am I in the Nothing Passage? It just looks like this now? Wait a second. Is this the ground and we destroyed it? Like, if I can just walk out of this, I think that thing exploded and left a giant crater. Perfectly smooth. And with the patterns of the moon power on it. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god. I think those little guys were the life forms that the professors essentially distilled from the moon fragments. And they taught them to consume. And I think they tried to consume each other. And that's what happened. So that's what happens when you introduce red and blue holes to each other, huh? It's like an annihilation reaction. That ripped open space for a second. Oh my god. Ah! Oh, that startled me. And we still haven't even made it to the design bureau. Ah! Oh my god. Well, I just saw the time. I hope I saw everything over here. That was a lot. That was incredible. I think that has to rank as one of my favorite world quests of all time. And we didn't talk to a single person. Just some possessed goats. The readables, though, really. We didn't talk to anybody, but we had the readables. We had someone's words. Piotirs, right? Okay, there's the Archon quest. And there's a teleporter right there. I kind of don't want to trigger it, though. I don't know how long it'll take me out. Okay. I feel pretty complete in this area. I feel like we probably saw everything, right? Oh. This is about the military administrative area. Yeah, one on each side, huh? The Nothing Passage. Yeah, no wonder it's called that. There's nothing left. Even more so now. We just destroyed it. You can even see the red side and the blue side. Wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it here. I need a little time to process. That was incredible. Oh, Piotr. I wish we could have taken that readable with us. Private Notes 2, was it? How? No, that was Private Notes 3, because 2 would have been the first one we read. Oh, if only we could have taken that with us and delivered it to their commanding officers. As much as I hate the Fatui, they wanted their, you know, their final words to be conveyed. And I wish we could have done that for them. I'll just imagine it in my mind that we find some fatuous commanding officer who's kind of cool, and we let them know about that private who did not desert and about what happened here. Man, wow. Every now and then you meet a world quest. And it just makes you rethink everything. Okay, well, that's it for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Big shout out to our Patreon supporters, Jay Blakewood, Connor Sard, Power of Chaos, Mary, Edu, Gibrilia, the loyal servant of Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, Ruru, Axel Iron, Jay Quellen, Lunar, Mathsan, Marcin, Marcus, Sal, Don't Call It, Brian, Warp, Summer, and all of our anonymous patrons. And I will see you in the next one. Bye now.